as you can plainly see, I've decided to do yet another big chop. I had a lot of questions from friends and family asking me why I had grown out my hair for a year and then decided to cut it all again. But I will say this, doing the first big chop for me kind of liberated me and let me feel a little bit more free as far as experimenting with my hair, whereas before when I had a perm, even getting something like my hair trimmed was something that I felt like I could not do, because like I had to hold on to any bit of hair I had, and it was a real big struggle for me to do anything outside of the ordinary with my hair. But doing the first big chop really did give me a feeling of, wow, this really isn't that serious. I can do what I want to my hair and I can still look good. So I decided, and on top of that, I've had long permed hair all of my life, and you know, I kind of liked having short hair when I had first cut it, and I was like, I think I kind of want to go back to that. So that's exactly what I've done. My parents have yet to see it actually, and I'll be interested in knowing what their opinion of it is. But, you know, it was actually, I feel really good about my decision. And I also will say, when I was looking for someone to cut my hair, I was going to go to a barber at first. And then a couple of my friends were like, no, don't go to a barber because you'll come out looking like a boy and they'll give you like a fade and you'll have it too low. And actually, I went to the barber and my experiences were very good. I was looking for a salon at first, but then they referred me to the barbershop that was actually attached to the salon because they said that they probably would be able to do a better job. He showed me a couple pictures of different lengths that, you know, he could cut and he let me choose, and he did exactly what I asked him to do. You know, some women were like, I don't want to look masculine. I'm like, I don't have a tape or anything like that. I just have my regular hairline in the back. In the back, he just kind of like lined this up a little bit so it looks neat, and I asked him to do that, and he's, you know, so he did it and looks great. So I would say, if you feel as though you want to get your hair cut, you could go to a barber. They know what they're doing. And even on top of that, I was asking him, do I have to go to a salon when I want to get my hair trimmed? Because I was actually trimming my own hair, and part of the reason why I was like, you know, I kind of want to start over is because I had been trimming my own hair and it was starting to become uneven because I wasn't doing it uniformly throughout my hair, and it was growing at different lengths, and I was like, I don't really want to do that. So I'm also going to be going to this barber to get my hair trimmed too. So basically what they'll have you do is just, if the texture of your hair is curly or whatever, go ahead and pick it out into a fro so that they can work with it. They will sit you down in the chair. They'll probably pick it out some more. If you're trying to get your hair cut, they'll ask you what length you want it. And if you just are going in for a trim, still go with your hair froed out, and they'll just trim the edges. Or sometimes you might want to go just to get it shaped. Like, you might notice that it's uneven. Like, you can go there and get that done too. So the barbershop is actually a place that I'm going to start going to and seeing, you know, what else I can have done. They definitely will be who I go to for getting my hair trimmed. I'm not going to be trimming my hair anymore. But yeah, so I'm excited about my new hairstyle. I like it a lot. And I would say, okay, this is the last time I'm cutting my hair, but I said that before, so I won't say that. Although I will say that at the end of the day, I do have a goal of having an afro that reaches my traps. So I do want length eventually. So I am gonna eventually stop cutting it because I do want to get to this length. I want to see what that kind of hair would look like, you know, with natural hair on me. So that's eventually what I'm trying to get to. So I will be keeping you posted on my progress with that. But for the next year, I will be growing it back to the length that I actually just cut it from. So I hope you guys like it. And if you have any questions about the big chop or anything else like that, or anything else, that's fine. Oh, and also I just wanted to point it out that braids extensions that you saw, I loved those. Those were really cute. I actually did them myself. It took me quite a bit of time to do, but there are plenty of YouTube videos that you can do, and it looked like braids, but it was actually 2-strand twists. I went and bought some fake hair from the store, and I just put it in myself. There are plenty of videos where you can learn how to do it, and it could have lasted around 3 weeks, but I just put it in because I wanted to see what it looked like. So I only had it in for like 2 weeks or so, but I really liked it, and everyone liked it too. So it's definitely a style that I would consider doing for winter if, you know, you want to kind of keep your hair out of the cold, or you can't afford to wet your hair every morning because it's too cold where you're at. That's definitely an option for if you want to do something like that. So I would say if you have the time and you just feel a little bit free to experiment, I would say that's a good idea for protection wise. But like I said, if you have any more questions, just send them to me and I will get back to you as soon as I can. All right, bye.